Hey my loves, so in today's video we are going to be doing a makeup story time, and I think this is my third makeup story time. Today's story time I'm going to be telling you guys how I found out I was pregnant, how I told my mom and her reaction, and also how I told my family. But yeah, let me go ahead and just prep my skin first, and with my CeraVe moisturizer. Actually, I want to go ahead and use some hand sanitizer. I just did my press-on nails. Before we get into this story, of how I found out I was pregnant, I'm gonna give you guys a backstory on how I met my son's dad. Now I'm going in with my Power Grip primer. I need to get some more of this. I'm like running out, but I love it. I actually want to try some other ones. I saw that SHEIN is also good too, and they're not that expensive. Yeah, I need some more of this. When I was 15, I ended up moving to where I live at now, and when I was 15, how many years was that ago? I just turned 24, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh my god, 9 years, you guys. I'm getting old, but that was 9 years ago that I moved to where I live here now. So I've been living here for 9 years. That is so crazy. Let that dry up. High school that I went to was called Adams, and we didn't meet, I didn't meet him like 9th grade, but that's when I moved here and started going there. But I did see him around school, and he was really quiet. He's always been quiet. Even his family said he was quiet when he was growing up. And yeah, I would just see him around school. But it's crazy because my first day there, I actually had a 7th period with him. So yeah, I remember that. And I had another class with him before. But let's get into when we officially started talking, chatting. So it was the end of my 10th grade. Yeah, it was end of the school year, and it was I was in 10th grade. He was in 11th grade because he's a year older than me. I'm just rubbing this e.l.f. poreless primer in. It's all about application when you're applying your makeup and how to apply it. I'm just gonna put it everywhere my pores are huge at. I remember he ended up messaging me, and I don't really remember the conversation, but I kind of do. He just basically, he was trying to, get it on with me. He was trying to get it on with me. Now I'm going in with my color corrector on just the red spots of my face. Also, let me just briefly mention that my son's dad passed away 2021, so I believe it's 4 years ago. He just would have turned 25 on the 23rd of October. He wanted to talk to me, and I remember just messaging him, and I would try to hang out with him. Also, we had a mutual friend, and he just would kind of dodge me whenever I wanted to hang out. Let's do our brows now. Our mutual friend ended up setting it up where we all met up at the park. And it's crazy because Malik, that's my son's dad name, he lived down the street from me. It was literally he lived right around the corner from me. So we met up at this park by his house, and that's where we hung out, and we walked to Five Guys. And then yeah, we were just hanging out, for the first time. I gotta concentrate when I do my brows. I have one and got my brows did, and this one is much more thicker. And it's crazy because when my son's dad had passed away, our mutual friend had sent me a video of me and Malik walking, and it was so cute. We were just walking down the sidewalk, and I literally was so obsessed with him. And also my type back then, I loved quiet people. That was my type, quiet dudes, the ones that didn't talk the most, and that was definitely him. Was school over? Yeah, school was over, and it was going into summer school, and we both were going to summer school. We weren't really like talking like that. I don't think we had hung out again. Actually, I may be getting it confused. Am I confused? I don't think we hung out. No, I don't think we hung out till the next year. Like when I was in 11th grade, he was in 12th grade. We didn't hang out till like, yeah, the beginning of the summer. That's when we hung out. So 10th grade year, we were just messaging, but it was nothing really serious. And then it was like we didn't hang out then, but then we had both went to summer school, you guys. And I remember seeing him like talking to girls. We hadn't hung out, mind you. Like I went too far. We hadn't hung out yet. So I remember seeing him talking to some girls like in summer school, and I had like got like really mad. And then he ended up getting kicked out of summer school. I don't think we really talked like for the summer. Like we would message here and there. I probably need to go darker for my eyebrows. I don't know if I would like that though. But yeah, I don't think we talked really for the summer. And then that's when school was about to start up again. And I'm pretty sure that's when our mutual friend set it up where we met up at the park. And then I think after that first time we hung out, we eventually, you know, started hanging out and doing the do. Because this was like years ago, you guys, because we were in high school. I remember it was his birthday, and I went and bought him some Air Forces because he loved Air Forces. One thing, like two things about him: he loved Air Forces and he loved GRWM. So I went and bought him Air Forces. Like, your girl was hooked on him, okay? Your girl was hooked. I went and bought him Air Forces. I got him Dairy Queen. What else did I get him? I got him, I think he liked Snickers. I got him Snickers, and I decorated like the shoebox. And it was crazy because like I have a video of where we were standing in the hallway and I like went to go give him the stuff, but like it's not on camera. Like I didn't record me giving it to him, but like when we were in the hallway and I was giving him his stuff. So that's how you know your girl was like really on him bad. This eyebrow is always like just never it. This is the thinner brow for real. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the brows up now. I think I'm gonna go in with the flower. I try not to raise my brows either, like just have them looking as natural as possible when I do this. Okay, those look good. I didn't make them too thin. Clean the top up. Here's how the brows are looking. I'm gonna clean this one up a little more. Now I feel like this one's thinner than that one. Like, what the heck is going on? So last time we left off, it was like around October where it was his birthday and I had gave him his stuff, and then November I had ended up getting kicked out of school because I wasn't going to any classes. I was skipping classes and I basically didn't have enough credits to graduate, so they ended up kicking me out when I did homeschooling on the computer. I'm going in with my Lumi Glow Lotion. I haven't used this in a while. I really got this for the summertime, but I want to start using products that I don't really reach for as much, because I hate, for some reason, I just hate like having a whole bunch of opened products and like they're not used up. The Lumi Glow Lotion, and then I'm gonna use, I think I'm actually gonna go in with my LA Pro Coverage. This would probably pair well with it. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand, that way I can go in with the beauty blender. I tried to get into like makeup brushes, but I can't get into them for some reason. I just don't see any point. Like, I feel like you use a makeup brush, like, and then you have to go back in with the beauty blender, so I'd rather just like use a beauty blender to do my makeup. I ended up getting kicked out, and then I'm pretty sure like a month later he ended up getting kicked out of school as well. So he ended up coming to stay with me at my mom's house because we were already hanging out like all the time, and he was staying the night. So he basically was staying with me at my mom's house, and also I was working at Bob Evans too. Oh, I didn't go in with my I didn't, because usually after I do my, I fucked up my order. Somebody said they fucked up their order. What order? My bad, you guys. I'm texting my makeup story time. I'm doing my makeup story time, and what order? But yeah, so he ended up staying with me at my mom's house. December 5th, it was about to be my birthday, and all my friends had like got together and we went out for my birthday, and he ended up going and getting me a ring. It was like a heart ring. He gave me 2 rings, but I just would always, like, when we would get into arguments, I would like throw them and get mad. But yeah, he gave me a ring for my birthday. I was wifey. Okay, don't play with me. I was wifey once upon a time. Now I don't have nothing on my finger. But yeah, don't get it mistaken. I was a wife. Okay, 2 different times. He gave me 2 different rings, so you know he loved me real bad. He loved me real bad. Add in, like, I left some parts out because your girl used to really be crazy over this man. Like, back in high school, I used to try to fight like females, and I literally like would get mad and go like do petty stuff and mess his locker up. And I was definitely one of those girls that would like message females about him. Yeah, that was me. That was even before the baby. So yeah, I have some like crazy stories about that. Now I'm going in with my bronzer. I used to get bronzer and contour. Or no, this is my contour. See, I still get it mixed up. I'm going in with my contour. Ooh, baby, baby. Where is my contour little brush at? I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender because the beauty blender, it's always gonna get the job done. Where's it at? Right here. Actually, I wanted to like take a picture. It's okay. Remember around December time, real moody, and we were fighting a lot. Mind you, I also was taking Plan Bs like ever since we had started. Like, I think it was like our first time that we were together was like in August or September is the first time like we ever really did it. Like, you know, we had sex. Like, that was the first time, August, September, and then we were having sex like all the way to December. So I was taking Plan Bs every single month. And like December, that last month, I didn't take a Plan B. We never talked about having kids either, but we were both just like, what if we can't have kids, you know? We won't be able to have, like, I think like we were on the same mindset. Like, we didn't talk about having kids, but we were both concerned like I won't be able to get pregnant. So I feel like that's kind of like we wanted to have kids. I don't know. But yeah, so I didn't take a plan B that month, and I also I was on antibiotics. I had got like sick, and so I've heard, like, I remember my mom telling me, like, when you're on antibiotics, that can also increase like your chances of getting pregnant. And with the Aliver liquid blush, I'm using a different shade today. It's like a lighter pink, but they're super pigmented. I don't know if this is gonna do anything though. Hopefully it does. I'm gonna use a brush this time to blend it in. I'll probably go back in with a beauty blender. But yeah, I was just super moody. We were fighting a lot, and I remember we were fighting so bad. Like, I had went and picked him up from somewhere. I think I went and picked him up from a party, and we were just fighting real bad. And I had already had a period like that week before. I had 2 periods, and then like we were fighting, and we were like, okay, like we need to chill out on the fighting. And then January came, and I remember we both had signed up to go back to school because I had stopped doing my online school, and he had also got kicked out of school as well. So we were going back to school together. And with my beauty blender, this is like a real pretty color. I don't feel like it's too much, especially on my cheeks. I just started wearing blush for real, for real. Now I'm going in with the Flower concealer. I'm gonna put some, I have like a zit right there. Did I? Yeah, I did do my bronzer. So yeah, we started going back to school, and then I remember one night we had ordered insomnia cookies, and I remember waking up and I had a dream that I was pregnant, and like the insomnia cookies, there was like 6 of them. I had a dream that they turned into babies. Like, they were babies in my dream. The insomnia cookies were literally babies. Like, they were cookies and they turned into babies. And I woke up, and the first thing I said was like, I just had a dream that I was pregnant, like I had babies. And he was like, excuse me, he's like, I just had a dream you were pregnant too. And I was like, what the heck? And so he had also said that his dad, I guess he had been dreaming about fish or something. And it was like this cute little smaller beauty blender just to blend that in. But yeah, you guys, so I was like, I already knew I was pregnant. I was like, I'm pregnant. I was so freaking happy, you guys. I'm like, I already know I'm pregnant. So I went and got a pregnancy test, and I still have the pregnancy test. I'm pretty sure I have it put up because I like to collect all Malachi's stuff. Me and him really couldn't rate a pregnancy test because I never took a pregnancy test before. But yeah, I ended up sending it to 2 of my friends, and I remember one of my friends was like, congratulations. It was one of my friends that I worked with at Bob Evans, and she was like, congratulations. So that pretty much told me I was pregnant, but I wanted to like be 100% sure that I was. So I think me and my friend, the same one I texted, we ended up going to the Women's Care Center together. Into the Women's Care Center, and basically I did the same thing there. I took a pregnancy test, and it came back positive. And so like that's officially like when I knew like, yeah, I'm for real pregnant. And I was so freaking happy, you guys. Like, it's just crazy. I ended up making my 8-week appointment because I was only 6 weeks. Like, I was pretty early. I didn't even start having like morning sickness or anything like that. But after I found out I was pregnant, that's when I started like having symptoms for real, for real. Forgot to do, I like to do like my lips right here and my nose. Like, it just helps, I feel like, higher, like lift your face up. Sorry I haven't been looking like directly at the camera because my mirror is right here. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer just to set. The bronzer definitely gets it there. And I like using like contour, bronzer, and like liquid blush and then an actual blush, because once that like powder comes off, you still have that underneath and it's still there. I'm obsessed with this. I had got this from Benefit Cosmetics in like a PR package. I'm gonna go in with like this contour like nose looking brush. I want to diffuse it out. All right, and then I don't really have any like blushes like that. I need to buy more powder blushes, but I'm gonna use this itty blush. I think this is my only blush that I really have. So I'm gonna go in with a blush brush. Do I have a blush brush? Let me look in here to see. I have a blush brush. This brush that it's a powder brush. So I'm gonna go in with this and just put a little bit on my cheeks for now. Yeah, I need to get more blushes because the liquid that I put on, the liquid blush that I put on, it's like an orange, like a lighter orange, like the undertone, and this is more pink, so it's not blending as well. Orange is coming on to like the blush. Set this face now. I had just got this. This is the Cream Shop. It smells just like birthday cake. It smells so good, you guys. Also gonna put this on. It like just plumps your lips. It gets my lips really plump. Yeah, so after the Women's Care Center, I ended up going back home and my mom was home. I didn't know if I like what I was like, if I was gonna tell her or if I should wait. I was like, so I had like the little pink bag that they gave me, and I remember walking into the house. I had already made it up. I wasn't gonna tell it. I wasn't gonna say anything to her. I was just gonna give her the little pink bag. And my mom's reaction, it was priceless. Like, we still talk about it. Her reaction, like, she didn't even have a reaction, you guys. She didn't even really have a reaction at all to it. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So I walked into the house and I was already smiling. Like, I was like, I have to tell you guys something. I was like, Mom, I gotta tell you something. And her boyfriend was standing in the kitchen, and I think he said like he could like tell like it was something, like I was gonna tell her that I was pregnant. So I walked into the living room. She was sitting down and I gave her the pink bag, and she ended up opening it, and she had already knew that I was pregnant. She had already knew, yeah, I was pregnant. And you guys, she didn't say anything. All she did is get up and go outside and smoke the cigarettes. And so I literally was just standing there, and then she came back inside and she was crying. So yeah, that's all like I pretty much remember about that. I think her boyfriend was like laughing because like her reaction too. I'm gonna let this sit on my face. I should actually probably put some on my neck as well. I was kind of scared to try this because I usually use I love this, the Luxury Banana Baking Powder. I love like how yellow it is, and this is like more like lighter, so I was scared it was gonna give me like a flashback. Okay, we're done with that. Right now, let's go ahead and just put something on our eyes. I'm gonna use this little Dancing Up, like it's for your eyes. I'm just gonna actually apply it to my lids because I've just been using it like on my fingers and going on, but I'm just gonna do it on the eyes and then rub it in. It's so pretty though. It's like a brown, especially for like this time of the year. Yeah, I think I like how I did that. I'm gonna put some more on my actual like lid. I think my son's dad, he had like told his friends already, and then he hadn't told his family yet. But I remember we ended up going to my sister's house, me and Malik and like my mom and her boyfriend. We had went over there, and my mom kind of busted me out. She was like, your sister or like Alex has something to tell you guys. And then I remember my nephew Aiden, he was like, Malik, did you get my auntie pregnant? And he just started laughing. So yeah, that's when basically everybody had found out. My family and everybody had like pretty much a good reaction. Everybody was happy for me. Mind you, I was 18. Yeah, I had just turned 18 in November. So I was only 18 for like a month, because I'm guessing I got pregnant in December, around the time I was being really moody. But it's crazy, like you usually miss your period and that's how you know you're pregnant, but I had 2 periods. Alright, let's go ahead and do my eyelashes real fast while this is just sitting on my face. I'm pretty sure I'll be back. My eyelash glue's in my purse. I lied, it was in my drawer the whole time. I just didn't look good enough. I haven't been wearing like the eyelash. Where'd it go? I haven't been wearing like lash. I'm gonna actually cut these down because these are too freaking long on my eyes. How do you guys clean your lashes? Because I'm not really good at cleaning my lashes. Like I'll use them one time and then I'll just like put them somewhere random and they'll end up like ending up on the floor somewhere. You want your lashes to last for real, go ahead and apply lash glue to your lid too. You guys, I literally could not get my lashes off the other night because I had did this and actually put like glue on the other lash too. You guys been seeing those people, like people have been dying from eating McDonald's. And I had thought it was just like the onions because they said it had E. coli, like the onions. But I saw a kid had died from eating chicken nuggets too. And so I refused to go to McDonald's. Like I'm not risking it. Yeah, we were at my family's house and I had told my family that I had a baby on the way, and my son's dad ended up just getting the courage because I think like everybody was just so happy, like saying congratulations to us. He ended up calling his mom and his sister and telling that we were pregnant. We had a baby on the way. Oh my god. I automatically was like, because I've always been like a super independent person, I automatically was like, okay, like we gotta get our own place now. Because I was living with my mom. The house was like really small, and I think they had planned on actually moving. Let me get these lashes on. Oh my gosh, it's so hard applying lashes with nails, but I think I could do it. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, we got the lash on. Now we just have one more lash to go. I need to cut this one too. Oh yeah, so I was like, I need to get my own place for sure now. Ended up applying to apartments, got into them, and I think it was like, it only took a month to get in, but also my brother, him and his baby mama were pregnant at the time. Like that was crazy because they have 3 kids now, and it was like with their first kid. So she was pregnant. She was like, I think it was her baby shower, and then I had just found out I was pregnant. So we ended up all going to Wisconsin. Like even my son's dad, I was only like probably a month or 2 months, and we ended up going to Wisconsin because that's where they used to live at. So yeah, we took like a family trip down there. We stayed in a hotel. And then I remember like my 8-week appointment, we had actually went to go see little Malachi. And I swear he was like, you know how you see ultrasound pictures and sometimes like, I don't know, they look weird. you guys. Like, he was like the sweetest, like, jelly bean looking baby ever. And he was in there bouncing. Like, he was bouncing all over. And they had like made a comment. They were like, don't give this one candy. But like at all his ultrasounds like that we went to, I feel like I didn't have a lot of ultrasounds either, but I had a pretty like healthy, good pregnancy with him. Yeah, but like at all the ultrasounds, he was always moving and bouncing around, and they would be like, don't give him sugar. I went to the 8-week one, and we were so happy. Like, we were smiling and he was smiling, like we couldn't believe it for real. But here's like when he was like a little jelly bean baby. He was so freaking cute, you guys. And here's like when I found out I was like pregnant. My due date was actually October 6th, but he came 3 weeks early. I should actually do like I think I'm gonna do a story time on like my labor and delivery, you know, type of thing, because I feel like I had I had such a good pregnancy, such a good labor, delivery. Like, I healed so fast. I only had like 2 stitches. Like, I had a pretty good pregnancy, but I have to tell you, like, I have to do like a whole story time on it type shit. Let's get these lashes on. Please just go on and don't give me any trouble. They're sticking. It's just like the middle is not going on, you guys. Please. All right, we're good. We're Gucci. Let's get all of this off my face. Where's my big brush at? Makeup looks good. Okay, what else do we need to do? We need to do highlighter. I feel like I did pretty good on the timing of the story, because last time I did a story time, I feel like I told it too quick. And I'm actually proud of myself because I'm actually kind of done with my makeup, and like I finished the story time. I don't know like if there's any more else really. Like I could talk about like how like we found out the gender. Thought I was gonna have a girl. Like I was looking up like all the, you know, old wives' tales about the gender, and it all pointed to, you know, I was having a girl. But yeah, it ended up being a boy. When I was pregnant, that's when I started having symptoms, because I was only like 6 weeks, and like right after, like a week after that, I started having like smells, like I was gonna puke, like gag. I was gagging so bad, but I never actually puked. And then like I said, we were going back to school, and we ended up just not going because my morning sickness was so bad. Like I didn't eat for a week. All I did was lay in bed. Like my whole body felt like it got ran over. We're really done. Just go in with my lip products and then also my setting spray. I'm gonna use the Ziza. I'm having like bad heartburn too. I ended up having to get put on medication because how bad my heartburn was. And Malachi was a picky baby when he was in my stomach. Like I couldn't eat fast food. I had to cook food all the time, and I ate healthy. Like I literally ate so healthy. And also I went to like all the baby classes to get freebies. I didn't even have a baby shower. The women's care center, they had classes. I went to those like 3-4 times a week, and I was able to get a crib, a playpen, like clothes, everything that I needed. And also, like, mind you guys, at the time when I was pregnant, like looking back, we didn't have a lot of money either, and like all I cared about was like my baby. Like I didn't care that I didn't have money. I was just so happy that I was having a baby, you know, with like somebody that I loved, for real. I don't want any more kids. I feel like I just got so lucky with Malachi, like my whole pregnancy, the labor, the delivery, because I know like everybody, like every pregnancy is going to be different. So I just feel like I got so lucky with Malachi and like so blessed that I just don't feel like I need any more kids, and all my like time goes to Malachi. So I don't know, I don't see myself having kids like anytime in the future. Sorry, Malachi. Sorry, you're gonna be an only child. He has only child syndrome real bad too. That's a thing. We're done with my makeup. Here's how it came out. I'll like get you guys like in the actual no filters. I could have used more bronzer. It looks real good over here. To go ahead and film I have my birthday haul that I'm about to film. Well, it's really from like stuff I got over the last week, and then I got birthday freebies, and then I gotta film my brand unboxing haul. I have like so much stuff that I got, so you guys are gonna see this video, then my birthday haul, getting a sneak peek. So make sure you tune back into my channel, come back and watch this huge haul. Malachi gets home at like 3:30, but he's not really like, he's not really like that loud, but I kind of do like getting stuff done like when he's not home. But yeah, it's 2:19 right now, so probably, yeah, I got enough time to film. But yeah, you guys, that was my story time video. I'm definitely gonna do more of these. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and make sure you like this video, share, subscribe, all that good ish. Bye.